welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hi guys, Wile Futi round two. I have my gorgeous ladies here in table and spare. So on this video, we are gonna be talking about. I guess it's more like culture shocks, like things that you wish you knew before or things they don't even tell you. About relocating to the UK, which are like culture shocks, and you're like, Sana, I wish I knew 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is for people who are aspiring to come to the side of Gucci. Just be because I feel like at some point you need to be mentally prepared, physically, emotionally to move abroad, and that's something that people don't normally share because there's Instagram and then there's reality. Actually, in Bonnie Life, I go Instagram, you're like, this is where I go, this is where I am going. And then you come here and you're like, shh, if only I knew. So I bought people who just arrived. I'm like, you guys are the perfect people because I feel I've been here for a while. So as it is into for me, I'm like, I'm so used to it now. So I'm like, I need fresh people who just experienced, who are like, child,
I got shocked.
I got the shock of my life. I got the shock of my life. Yeah. So if we can get into that, ladies, like top one number, what is your top one that shocked you and something that you really wish they told you before you moved to the UK?
Food. I feel like they don't have nice flavor, food filled with flavor, Because I remember when I was packing, like my mom wanted to repack 6 gun. And I'm like, no, I don't need it. Like, hey! When we got here, 4:10, I'm like, chicken spice, it's not chicken spice. Girl, that's why nothing. Yeah. So yeah, the food here, like you need to, I would say, bring your own spices. I still buy spices from South Africa because the spices here are not giving what they need to give. Very blunt. So yeah, that's my biggest one, the food.
What's your biggest one?
I think it would be the cost of living.
Nah.
in general.
In the big one. This is massive.
I think for me, because as you said, we just arrived. So in my mind, I'm still converting.
Yeah.
Like I haven't done my braids because I feel like I'm not paying 2,000 rand equivalent to do braids.
Firstly, they're not really gonna do them properly. Yeah. You're gonna have
they
to
don't
go
even look
home
nice.
Yeah, they don't even look nice, Jim.
They don't look amazing for me to be paying that amount of money. And then they have so many rules. It's just
I'm rules of salon. I'm bored, guys. That's why
yeah, no.
There's
so for me,
rules.
it's honestly the cost of living. But I won't lie. I sometimes do feel like we have it a bit better here in Birmingham because I also have friends in London. So there's I guess that I don't want to say it's a misconception, but it's that thing of living the London dream.
Yes.
As compared to reality and what it becomes.
Yes.
Because I feel like I still have I'm gonna get into other things now, but I have been able to live a certain lifestyle that I don't think I'd be able to live, for example, if I was staying in London. So definitely
agreed 110%. Buza mina Sara kwa mina ngathi London hacks ngahamba ngathutha imithwalo ngathi Birmingham.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the biggest one. But the standard of living here, I think, especially when you're still new, you're converting. Because, people tell you not to convert, but so that you can see if this thing is reasonable.
It's worth it.
It's
You're like, if I'm paying 40 pounds, is it worth it?
Yeah. Now,
so
you'd plait, for example, your wig lines for 30 pounds, which is around 700. And you're like, idea, what's going on? It doesn't make sense. In South Africa, it's like 100 rand or at most 200 rand. So, yeah.
I feel you guys. And then, what is your second one? So, food, cost of living.
The warmth of people we get to get. They just do. Yeah, they're not friendly, guys. They're really not friendly. And I think it's not that they do it intentionally. It's how they are. Yeah, it's their culture. So when you used to getting into a place or a left and be like, morning guys, or hello, dumelang,
how
are you? Hey, yeah, if it's cold. Hey, people, you start that they keep quiet.
Apparently, it's their culture because like they're very big on literally separating work and life. So mangisemsebenzini ngizosebenza ngisangizoyenza abangani la. So Tina, for Tina, we're like, can't someone money, Johnny? Yabona sixoxa kumnandi, naseliftini. Yo guys, eliftini la. But you know, even making eye contact is a big thing. You must just.
Yeah,
that's why even you find people in my pasino, like the underground, everyone is on their phone, minding their business. Everyone la. Tina's no figure text in it. Like
I think for me they even get shocked like
they do
when you ask them how are you.
Yeah,
like, they take it back. They glitch.
But
and then you know. And some of them don't even ask back. Like, don't you care how I am? I asked you how you are. What do you mean?
Bro, like and then
it right? So they're just gonna answer.
Yeah,
I'm alright.
You're wasting that time. How are you? I'm good. And what do you want?
Yeah, I
You're
struggle.
just like, yo.
I struggle.
What's your second?
So my second one has to do with work.
Yeah.
And it's the expectation of what you're going to do versus what you get here and you actually do.
Yeah.
So for me, when I left South Africa, I had just been promoted to supervisor, which is the equivalent of assistant manager, right? And at my firm in South Africa in general, if you're at that level, you don't do the groundwork. You only do it when push comes to shove.
Yeah.
You know, most of the times it's more getting into the managerial side of things.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Sana, tell me why.
Why are you doing walkthroughs?
What's the reason?
I know that.
I won't lie. You see that one. It's taken a lot for me to get used to it. I am struggling because I just, and some people, you know, they take it as a learning opportunity because a UK gap and all of that. I'm just like, it's similar to if you know Ifris.
And go. Okay, cool. So we've discussed like the top two. So I think it was food, cost of living, the warmth, and something around work.
Yes,
how
the
expectation is very different from South Africa. Grand. So what is the third one? That you wish they've told you, Sana, be prepared.
I think maybe the transition. I think when I got here, I expected that. Like the first month or two, I already have my people. Like already, it's like, see, I pick guys. So I think it takes time to build a community, and it's very important to build a community to help you with your transition, right? So that's what they don't tell you. But it's like it's unspoken. Like you must know already, but you don't know it because you've never lived in a different country. So it's so important to find people that you can like just chill and have coffee. It helps, like, it really helps with the transition. So for me, I did not know that. So mostly I was just in my house, and already the cost of living is high. I'm paying I'm paying in rent currently. I'm so I'm like, hey, let me sit at home. Dude, it really affects you, that thing. So
does.
I think building a community, even if you just know one person, like
someone in jail to kind of do things. That's why I always say Namuguti. You need to find a community. I think before me, I even moved because I was in Dublin. Before in Dublin, I didn't know anyone, which is fine. But when I came to the UK, guys, did I not start DMing people that South Africa and UK? Hi babes, how are you? I was already trying to make friends, and mind you, I moved during lockdown.
That's even
so even hello, I'm looking for a place. Please help me. Which is the best area in London? Affordable, what? I started, like, I legit have so many friends on Instagram that we've been talking, but I've never met them in person, but we know each other.
Yeah.
Like, we hype each other. I'm like, yes, girl, sing it. But I've never met them because I was like, I just need to know people. With Mark Shuba. Girl, but like, because lana ngifila ngathi bavele bathi relocation, and they just expect you to already have people to know, and backward you left your entire life back home. Angazi muntu lana. I am new.
And they don't make it easy.
They don't.
And I think it ties back to that first one. Like, people here, not the first one, the second one, the second one, the warmth. Like, it's not there. So it's difficult for you to create, even at work, Jay, it's not as easy as you would expect it to be. So yeah, it's very difficult. I think it was one of my points as well, which is that settling in is extremely difficult.
Yeah.
And there are days where you are fine, like you're happy, you're okay, And also when you are with people, it's just like, yeah, okay, And then there's that one day where you are alone and you're fighting for your life.
Yeah.
Why did I do this? Why am I here? It's extremely difficult, and it's not a linear process. So it's gonna be easy throughout for me, or it's gonna be difficult, because there are some days where it's easy and there are some days where
there definitely, people need to know that. Mentally, you need to be prepared, guys. Like, honestly. Because especially for guys, because with me, I grew up in a big family, guys. Even when I was in South Africa, I've been and I'm like, man, against a langy one. And then I was sharing with a South African girl, but she had her own thing going, had her own friends. I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to do with myself in this apartment? So it's that thing, you need to prepare yourself. Like you will get out of your shell, my dear. If you are not willing to get out of your shell, you will suffer, because no one is going to be knocking at your door and saying, let's go to the park. Unless
it's Ayanda.
Unless it's
who will fill your diary. Who will fill your summer weekend.
Posting. It's hard, guys. I was thinking. I am literally sending things. I'm like, even if it's 2 or 3 people, let's go. Because I work from home, so these walls, I'm like, no, I'm like shower moya this weekend.
I think even for me it's worse, because so my home office is Birmingham, but I work on a client that is based in London, so my whole team is based in London. So I don't even go to the office now, because I used to go to the office and I'd have lunch at my desk, because I don't know anyone in the office. Like it took my career coach. He's actually now introducing me to people, because I think he's every time we're on a call, at home. So he's like, do you ever go to the office? I told him that I used to go to the office, but I stopped because it just felt like I'm alone.
Yeah,
so I might as well.
You might as well. Yeah.
Alone. So now he has taken steps to try and introduce me to people. But if you don't have those type of people who will, take those steps to get you to know people, it's very difficult.
It's tough.
It's gonna be very difficult.
It's gonna be difficult. Yeah.
I know. I get it. What was your fourth one?
Third.
Oh yeah, third.
I think my third one is the amount of learning that you're gonna have to do. Especially with the amount of change.
Yeah.
You are changing countries, and most times the people that I know have changed firms.
Yeah.
So you are learning almost everything from scratch. From the horrible weather to from the horrible weather all the way to the food, to the audit methodology at work. You are just learning. You are learning. So
you're just buying bread.
Actually,
what's this one called?
You need to study.
What is this called? Whole meal. What does it have? Hey, bruh. Everything.
Actually,
learning.
It's you. Now that I think about Yonki Indo, you learn about things like NHS. Oh, GP must be in your area. What's your creamer? Okay, how to convert your license? Oh, we need to TVA. Sana Yonki Indo. Google.
Honestly,
Google. Google is your best friend, because if you don't know, just Google.
Yonki. And I think we take for granted when we're in South Africa, we'll see, you're used to these things, so you know what to do. We'll say, oh, okay, medical aid, most likely my company is going to sort it out. If they don't sort it out, they must. Discover is there. Bonitas is there. I've got now, it's a whole different system that you need to learn.
You need to learn.
Okay, how do things work?
What do they cover? What do they cover?
Exactly.
Like, even thinking of going to the doctor, I just get defeated. I just oh no, maybe another time.
It's
a lot of admin. So when you get you even have to choose a GP.
A GP.
If you don't choose a GP when it's time to go to the doctor, it's gonna be a problem. Guys, here in South Africa, you can even pay a doctor. My
hey!
I want to be
money talks.
So
shame the amount of learning. I agree.
It's a lot of learning.
And then what is your fifth shocking truth? Your fourth.
Oh. Okay, I'd say vitamin D, guys.
I don't know about this.
That one.
Until I got you.
Which
So-
vitamin D?
My dear.
I'm joking.
My dear. We are here. We are not done here. We are here. No, like for because you also relocate in Jan, I guess.
Yeah, yo.
So go winter. Don't relocate in winter, guys. Please don't do it because I think it just puts you down. I don't know about this, but you actually I think people from Africa, right? We will suffer from
depression.
Yeah, seasonal depression and as well getting not enough vitamin D for us because there's not enough sunlight. Because even in South Africa, winter there's no sun. Like I think even today when I called my friends, it was sunny today. So when you get here, you'd probably expect the same, but like the sun comes up very late, around 8, 9, then come out 3, 4, no 4, 5. It's dark.
Yeah.
So it's depressing. So don't do it. It's like a sun.
I think the weather in general here.
The weather is
Like, it's very tricky.
and most Gigi, it's raining.
Jiggy, yes, no, the sun is out.
Out of nowhere. I think the funniest thing, I was talking to Kanya. We were talking about this seasonal depression thing. And he was like, you must take walks, man. Even if it rains on you, you'll just walk in the rain like the people here do. And you know what, guys? You'll find yourself walking in the rain without an umbrella. Because it's just like, it came at a time when you are not expecting it. Like, it's just, the weather is just so random.
It's very is. Yeah, Maranam, even the vitamin D, when I got, but you must take, I'm like, pills for the sun.
Ne?
Why are we taking pills for the sun? So be prepared to be taking pills because seasonal depression is a thing, Vel. Because the sun, like in winter, it's dark and it's gloomy, it's grey, so
And people are not
you can't do
out.
much. So
Yeah.
I agree.
My next one. It also has to do with work.
Yeah.
The difficulty in the promotion process.
You are scraping for your life.
Yeah.
You must fight before you get that promotion. La.
And I think for me it's a culture shock because in South Africa it's almost guaranteed. Okay, at my firm, it's almost guaranteed to go to after 30 of articles, for example, you'll be promoted to assistant manager or supervisor, whatever they call it.
Yeah.
And then after that year, you'll be a supervisor, ne? And then if you meet expectations, you're gonna be promoted to manager.
You go.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, but you need to ask it. Why am I asking? Can't
But
you see
see,
the
a partner or two must endorse you, and it's just like so. Now I basically need to suck up to partners for them
to recognize me.
and for them to know okay, she's very good at her work, so let's promote her. Like,
can't they see?
hey, it's definitely a culture shock. I won't lie. Apparently, there are forms that need to be filled in where you need to show Uti. This is the reason why I need to be promoted, and it's a culture shock because it wasn't a thing.
Yeah, I think South Africa is one of the things like, okay, it's been how many years? Okay, cool, let's do it. You're doing your job. You're doing your job. Yeah, okay, let's go.
You know.
Bye. Hey, you need to even ask people, Barry, what are your inspirations? So obviously, I want to be promoted, getting higher. Oh, okay. So like, we need to ask certain people like you say, endorse you. I'm just like, what?
It's a lot.
It is.
It's definitely a lot. I think for me, that one, I see in a sense that our team is new.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a small team. It's not one of those established teams where you must come, manjivele. So it's relatively new. So see, just work and get good feedback and you're good to go.
Oh,
if anything, if you don't get a promotion, you're like, why didn't me? I fight for my life. The ghetto in me. Ngithi soze sana. I refuse. Funa ma example bangibonisa ukuthi why am I not getting what I want? Otherwise, but
it sounds like
bigger
that's
teams.
the South African way.
Yes.
You get good feedback and you get ratings are right, and then you get your promotion. Hi, Tina. It's not easy.
Yeah, you need to literally beg.
Yeah.
Some batons.
Hi, Kasana. And then, do you have any more on your list?
Let me see. I think I'll just say not a culture shock, but it is a sort of like culture shock. You need to save, guys, hey, before you come here. You can't just come here.
Just that first month.
That first I think even 2 months, because after that, yes, you get like apartments here that are furnished, but you need like the cutlery, you need microwave, you need whatever. So you need to save up and at least be able to survive on your savings, at least for the month. Let me say that, because sometimes some of us came either at the beginning of the month. If you're lucky, then you get paid for the full 4 weeks. But some people are coming in the middle of the month, so you're only gonna get paid for that 1 week that you're working, right? So that's not enough. So you must just save up and come here with money, so that even, because I think for our firm, they only provide accommodation for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So after that, you need to pay.
Why
right?
born?
So rather utleka savings deposit, so that you can move in and all of that. And even on accommodation, start looking early. Don't think that here it's easy to get accommodation, guys. You must look early so you can find at least good accommodation at a reasonable price and all of that. So yeah, that's what I'll be.
I think with that as well, it's also about, like what I said, ask people, like you already know, are they? What areas must I look at? What is the budget? Because there were people who came, I think they just went to some dodgy ass neighborhood. Like, how am I supposed to know Uguti Gomorrah is not safe? It's close to Sentin. So I'm just gonna say, okay, I found a place that's reasonable. So I always say, Uguti, reach out to people as much as you can that you know are already there, and do your research and be like, dog, I'm coming in next month, I'm looking. And the nice thing I like about South Africans is they're very nice. Because I've had people even nambang jail, there's someone that's coming, who's the Birmingham, looking for a place, can I give them your number? Like, give me my number. Say, okay, what is your budget? What type of place are you looking? Okay, I can help you. What? Because we know how difficult it is.
Yes.
So I like that about South Africans, which we also help each other.
No, like literally, yeah.
That's actually how I met Mrs. I DM'd her. So when I was doing my research on like cost of living in Birmingham, I came across her YouTube video, and I was like, guys, I'm a very shy person, so I was just like, should I do this? Should I not? I was just like, you know what? It's your life.
Yes,
just do it.
Just do it.
I did it, and we're here now. Look at us. So definitely reach out to South Africa.
Yeah. They are nice. Don't think that.
I feel like it goes back to that warmth. Especially if you've been there. I'm like, I know the struggles, Minasana. So I will always help someone that's coming. Whether you're coming, for me, Futi, I'm not even gonna be the gatekeeper. I'm like, no, come and experience it for yourself. Mark better, go back home.
But
uzobe uzile was experience when it's not for me, and go back home. So I'll help you to okay. If I can't help you, I'll connect you to someone who can as well. Because I know people in Manchester, I know people in London. Got you.
So yeah, just don't be afraid to reach out.
Don't be afraid. Otherwise, uzoyenza ama mistakes amaningi, uzithole ikweleteni, uzithole kuma apartment adurayo because you converted and you thought it was cheap and it's not very cheap. I beg.
Oh, okay. The other one I have was what?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No.
But it's the difference in the CA program in South Africa
compared to
here, and the impact it has on you. In the sense of in South Africa, if I'm coaching a first year trainee, for example, Mangiti ISA 600, they know what ISA 600 is about, right? Mangiti IFRS 15, I'm talking about revenue. Yeah, a person who did psychology, engineering. I know, people have that thing to BA and all of that. So now if I say psychology,
that's gonna be like,
right?
Yeah.
So you'll find a person who did engineering. Some even have been working in engineering for years. Some straight out of varsity, and then they coming and they decide to go to, I want to be a CA, so let me do this and qualify. Which then means when you are coaching them, firstly, you are coaching umuntu who does not know what IFRS 15 is. What does it entail, right? So the amount of coaching that has to go in is a lot more than what you would do in South Africa, for example. And then sometimes even the level of the work that they do, they don't care. Like they have
Bayenza nje.
I would say, you know what, I'm just doing this. And you find yourself then putting also extra hours trying to fix izinto,
that they did mistakes.
Right? So you also just, in considering coming here in audit, you need to consider that as well. Wuti, are you willing to, if you know you're a type of person who you are impatient, you know, then you need to think about it. Wuti, will you be able to handle it? Because you are teaching people or you're coaching people who have no background in accounting whatsoever, and that can be very difficult.
Yeah.
Can be.
I also found that I'm not even a CA. Before.
Exactly.
Because I know for a fact to South Africa, all the CAs, we got from high school, started the accounting, go to now zoology, and then decide actually I want to be a CA. I study CA. I'm like, that doesn't work like that in South Africa. You can't just switch it up because you like, you know. So I also found that strange. But apparently, someone explained it to me. Uguti, it's that thing. Uguti, they don't want to limit people. Uguti, you can only be this thing because in life, decide actually, with doctor. Now that I have a qualification, I feel like I want to be this. So that's their culture. They don't want to limit people.
Yeah. But they don't realize that they're compromising the quality.
Yeah.
Because now we come from quality, guys, and I'm gonna say then we get here and we think everything is gonna flow. Everyone knows what they're doing. Then you get here and you realize that you actually have to extend yourself beyond. And it's okay to extend yourself to your team members, but we don't have time. It's audit. We don't have time. Yeah. So I want to explain to you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then come to me when you've got a problem. But when I have to go to the from A and J, I need to it's waste time. And so just be prepared to do more coaching and probably extra work, extra hours, and all of that.
I think it becomes worse because you'll also come across people. I guess maybe it's the same in South Africa, but I think, hey, it's too much here, where they don't engage with the work themselves before coming to you. For example, they will come to you and you ask, okay, what have you done, you know, to try and resolve this before you came to me, you know, what solution to try and find. And, you know,
it's cricket.
Such a simple answer as something like, I'll be on a call with the person and they'll ask me, okay, what does this mean? I also don't know it. But what I do is, on the call, I'll quickly go to Google. I'm like, if you go to Google on this site, you'll find the answer. And it's small things like that. So go see, like, before you come to me, just do something. Like, you don't come to me and you're like,
expecting all the answers.
If debit is not equal to the credit, what's the issue? You have a my listings. Try and do something.
I guess that's why they're hiring us from South Africa.
Because
honestly,
because you
they do.
Yeah,
they really do. Yeah.
What number are we on? 4.
5. 6.
We're on 4.
I think we passed 4 a long time ago.
We passed 4 and that one.
Is it number 5? Okay, cool. Number 5. They still have more.
I don't have more.
I don't know. I'm just gonna be listing them. I'll be like, I was kuluma in the beginning. So cost of living.
Okay.
What's number?
Oh, okay. Okay. Let me try and see.
I think I have one last one. It's how things work. It's a good one.
Yeah.
How things work. Like,
and
it's like, wow. You know, like, even guys, if the tube, for example, there's engineering works at some station, so it ends a station before, there's gonna be a bus to get you to the next station. Like,
there's gonna be an announcement.
City
map, Google map, disruptions, like, I feel like I'm trying to inconvenience abantu la. Like,
and when the trains are late, they refund you. Like, it's gonna come there, but they're gonna refund you. I'm sorry for wasting your time. Here's your money back.
Yo, guys, things work. Like, they work.
I understand. That's the one thing that
I think it's a shock if it's not working.
It's a shock because you see, imali council tax yapila.
Yeah.
And you were like, there's always constructions where you're like, you're seeing it, guys.
Like,
actually, that's one of the shocks, guys. And as well as you're not just paying rent, my dear. You pay council tax. Don't just pay
Do you know council tax, yo? Do you know that?
Guys, when I pay that money,
Yeah.
my heart. I'm just like,
But how does, because with us, our rent is inclusive of council tax. So I don't know. Ni patala kanjani? Like, is kanjani? Oh, is kanjani? Is it like
Statement.
must be
Separate
nice.
statement.
Must be nice.
But is it not like, because for me, isn't council tax like, isn't it like, I'm at your garbage bins
Yes,
and
it
things
is,
like
but
that?
it's built separately, babe.
Saying Ashuguti, is it not like a standard fee? Yeah, change.
No.
No, it's a standard
Oh.
fee. Mara, what they do, they give you the whole year's one.
Yeah.
Then you either will patala the whole year
Amen.
or
1,000 pounds
Yeah.
for the whole year. Then it's 100 per month. What I like though, they have that single person occupancy thing. So it's like a 25% discount. You know what?
Oh, not one.
you're living alone.
Yeah, if you live
and-
alone.
Oh, I think that's also one of my culture shocks is how, I don't know, age groups are sort of considered.
Yes.
Because like in Abantu Abadala, there's like even bus tickets. If you're a schooler, you pay less. If you are a pensioner, you pay less. And I don't see that back home where I'm like, I wish I saw this. Like I feel like even
Yeah.
Naitoro, they have cards
Yeah, in
Yes.
shops.
in shops for more. And I'm like,
Restaurants.
guys, they even have
Restaurants, bro.
they even have
Eh.
Lintengati stulo that they do choose with and buy so that they don't have to
yes,
it's like a scooter
yeah.
thing. Because like the old people here, most of them they stay alone. So like Abu, as opposed to us back home where we stay with our grandparents, nan and take care of
Make
them.
it a point.
Bona, all my grandparents, most of the time you'll find them doing their own groceries. So I like Uti, they cater for them.
Yeah.
They do.
So there's like a little scooter. How Tolisal was like a scooter. And I'm like, what? This is so nice. This is so
They
considerate.
definitely consider.
Like
do
even the
consider.
facilities, if you can look at the tubes, there's Shuguti, this is for elderly
Yes.
people or pregnant women. Even Nasema Pasin, this is for elderly people.
Even
Or,
in trains, I understand.
Yes.
Avanti,
Yeah.
like the table seats, they fold up.
yeah,
For pregnant people, like it's just those things that
that's little considerations
things.
that we don't have.
Mm.
So
big
that
Like now,
I
to think what it now, I don't know what do they call it in South Africa? Steamela. What is it called? What's the brand? Metro Rail. What is it called? Is it Metro Rail?
What's it called?
What's the whole train? Even now, I don't think I've seen.
Yeah, no, they don't.
It's just normal thing.
Yeah.
If anything, you're just not allowed to eat yogurt because
Which
you
is
can't drink.
this one you eat in a train, my dear. You can even drink and get drunk in a train.
Oh, I think also another one.
They serve in trains. Sorry.
They serve, ne?
Yeah,
Like
they serve.
I think another one is like how late life goes on for. Like you could be out until 2 a.m. Like
yes, I get you. I
it's-
get you.
It's easy, man.
easy, yeah.
Like the events we're going to, it starts at 10 p.m. until 4 a.m.
and no,
Like,
It was tell a lady, just nightlife.
yes,
I'm like,
we
huh?
weren't even worried. Good to hear.
and you can actually, and you travel on public transport after Groove Lanes,
Yeah, bo.
and you are fine. Like
No one go safe. That's another culture shock.
yes,
It's
it is so safe. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And the fact that this one, I struggled a bit with it, but now I'm for it.
Yeah.
The fact that life starts late also in the mornings.
Yes,
Like work starts at 9.
Yes.
Some people even 9:30.
Yeah.
I used to struggle because I was like, 8 o'clock, I need to be working.
Serious?
Yeah. And then now, I don't want.
You love it.
I don't want any meeting before 9:30. What do you mean?
Yeah,
You
we
put a
say
meeting in
that.
my diary at 8:30.
Jani, oh, sisalele.
Hey, boss, it's a half past
That's
8. What do
me.
you mean?
I literally put from 9 to 10. I'm like focus time. Yeah.
And then-
So when I was 10 upwards,
honestly.
and I need to tap into that work mode. But
Mm.
like I need my coffee. I
My
want
work's different.
catch up on my emails.
Yeah, cause I still work at 7, guys. I wake up in the morning because by 9 my brain is just doing this. Keep.
That's because of you. That's
Yeah,
because of
I like
how
working.
you
I'm more
function.
productive in the
Yeah.
morning, so I still work in the mornings. Wake up in the early morning. Just that don't set the meeting because I'm meant to start at 9. I get
Yeah.
don't set the
No,
meeting
Shem,
for
there
9.
are some good culture shocks as well that I appreciate about the
Yeah,
UK.
especially the safety,
Definitely.
man.
The
I think the other day I had
safety
my
is
phone in my back pocket. Like I was with my partner and he was like, "Hey, when phone mo back." I was like, "Oh, know. I'm not used to. I'm not used to looking for my phone and not finding it.
Yeah.
So, it's just the little things, man. So.
It is. Yo, safety is a big one. I won't lie.
Safety is definitely a big one. We're not saying there's no crime. There's definitely crime, but I feel like personally, I can't relate. I'm like, guys, I've been here for 3 years. If anything, I've seen people find things that they've lost.
Yeah.
There was legit a girl that left like a laptop bag or a phone in white taller. I'm like, what? It's South Africa. It's
Never there.
We lost and found. Bag goes and you go, okay, so what was inside the bag? Just to confirm, it's really yours. And you find it.
Yeah.
So that for me was like a culture shock.
Yeah.
There was also a girl back when I was in Dublin. Guys, this girl, I don't know what happened. What's all my phone? I don't know. My phone I think like 3 iPhones. Like they were ringing and then she picked them up. They were at some pub. Did she not bring them back and try to connect the owners? Guys, we're not my phone and we're like, you getting an iPhone. You getting an iPhone. Everybody's getting an iPhone. Guys, my phone there. Hi. I was like, yes, but in me now, my phone. We said, I was like, I guess it's the culture. Literally, people are phoning. They were delivering them. Guys, I'm Zala.
I think it goes back because Corona at my place we've got a post room, right? So what happens is that when you order online stuff and whatever, they like put it in a post room. So what you need in J, ask the person open the post room for me. These guys, a lot of people's ordered stuff, big TV, but you know that people just take their things.
They do.
They just look for their names. Oh, okay, this is man. They take. I was like, you guys in South Africa, this thing will be empty every day.
But you know what? I won't lie. I was very shocked that I had an order stolen from outside my door. I was really shook. I couldn't believe it. And actually I didn't even investigate for like a good 2 weeks because in my mind it didn't register. Stolen. So my aunt had asked me to order something for her and then they got it delivered. I was in the office when they got it delivered. And so they left it at my door. Which they have done before. Yes. And I get there and
you always find it.
And the crazy thing is it just didn't make like what they stole didn't make sense because it's dietary supplements. So it's like it's a very specific thing for you to
I think we've a bony box.
Yeah.
Because I actually
but it didn't like so when I get back I'm just like, no man, it's not here, okay. Whatever. You know? I went to the house. I think like a week or so after I'm just like, hi man. Where is this thing? Right? So I go on the website and it says shipped, right?
Yeah.
But when I track it, it says delivered. And I was like, okay. It did get here. So something happened. And then I tried to investigate and then I think we only have cameras even with my entrances. I think that's so they couldn't find anything. So I just had to email the company and tell them that you guys got it delivered, but when I got home I didn't get it. They were like, they're going to send me another one. So I was very shocked.
Like, just like it's not here.
It just didn't register because of that. So it can't be. It was stolen. So I didn't investigate for a long time because I just didn't think.
Never happened. That's why I'm saying Guti. We're not saying Guti. Like abaya kabanta jonja or the crime ayiko, but it really happens. Like Sana.
Yeah.
I would even be lying because I haven't experienced it.
Yeah, that's true.
No, definitely.
Might be it.
I was about to say another culture shock. I forgot.
Sure.
Guys, I forgot. And it was a good one.
What were we speaking about?
Stealing.
Safety, stealing.
Deliveries. Post rooms.
Is it not written, my dear?
Oh, yes, in the clubs. Have you seen those ladies that sell in the bathrooms?
I haven't actually.
You haven't?
That's all what?
But when we saw them when we went to
The original Beyonce.
No, when we went to Kelvin Momo.
Oh.
There's literally ladies that sell.
Wait, let me think. Oh, actually, Actually, I'm lying. I've seen one. I've seen, yeah.
In the clubs.
Yeah.
At first, I was like,
Oh yeah, and they sit in the bathroom.
they sit in the bathroom and take some pads and my sweetie flip flops and
About
things.
combs and stuff.
And things like that. At first, I thought it was a once off. I'm like, okay, sure.
Yes, I think.
Yes,
It reminds me of I think Emily in Paris. There was that friend of hers, the Korean girl. Yes,
that's what she used to do
like
before she
Lady
started
Paruru,
singing.
whatever. Yes, whatever.
So that for me was also a culture shock. What?
Why?
Because
Tina, yeah.
Tina said, "Mnandini, awunagama, yonke chomi,
And we wouldn't buy it.
Akuna muntu othengisayo." Me, look at me. Now when I saw them, I'm like, actually, this is a good business idea. Because girls always need stuff in the bathroom. But you always find them like literally a groove. They sell like lipstick and things, sanitary pads. Because hey guys, it's Japan very figure my figure. And what are you supposed to do when you're in groove?
Just can't go home. You don't go home.
Ah, you can't.
No, you can't.
So that was also a culture shock for me. I was like, we don't have this. Tina with your bathrooms and more free lipstick.
Yeah.
Put myself staggy. Ask
All of that.
And all of that.
Yes, that's true.
I shame Sana. And I think are we wrapping it up?
Yeah.
So that all of them. You don't have anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the main ones definitely Boma weather. Be prepared for the weather. Be prepared for the cost of living. Don't be fooled, guys. I always say this, don't be fooled by the gram and what you see on social media. People don't show their struggles there, right? We are there to flex. We're showing you, yeah, Tower Bridge, yeah, London Eye, yeah, they're traveling. Come on, but they don't tell you, Uguti, how much it really costs to stay here, you know, and all of that stuff. So please, please, please don't be fooled. But anyway, we're gonna wrap this up. We hope Uguti, you take some lessons from that, and it kind of helps you in your journey wherever you are, whether you're moving to the US, you're moving wherever. Just do your research. I always say, guys, do your research. Talk to people. I don't know, investigate, read up more about it, ask people about their experiences, and be mentally, financially, physically, emotionally, psychologically ready to move, because it's a big change. You've never done it before. Well, not unless you have. But for some of us, it's our first time living home, a place where you have family, all your roots are there. Like, it's so hard. Now that I think about it.
It is.
Now that I think about it, I'm like, guys, it's not easy. It's not easy. So you need to be ready. Like,
I'm sorry to just also.
Yeah.
Even though it's difficult,
Yeah.
I also want people to come here and also experience it for themselves.
Yes.
Because sometimes you can take other people's experience of things. And other people, I always get so shocked when people are like, yeah, don't go, cost of living, and
All right.
that. But sometimes it works out.
It does. It's manageable for me. It's manageable as long as you know what you want.
Exactly. It's very manageable. And you can, there are days where, okay, I feel like, oh my gosh, I'm so overwhelmed. But also, I am having fun. I am having a lot of fun. And my mom was even saying, I said, you are doing the most.
Oh, yeah,
you are doing more than you are doing in South Africa.
Yeah.
And it goes back to what we were talking about, like, safety and all of those things. So we'll say, now I'm able to do certain things that I couldn't do in South Africa because now there are different aspects to those things.
Yeah.
So take what people say, but also make that decision for yourself.
Please.
Like, as Anne is saying, do your research and do it fully, and do not be influenced by one person's, bad experience. Because there are so many people with different experiences. So, come, guys,
Guys, for the fact that we la,
like,
simela ma IRL na ma passport. Shukuti yaphileka. So I'm just saying. So samela ma passport, British, you know what? So
yeah.
But Tia, do you have any final words before I close this?
Do it for yourself, man. Like, don't do it for anyone else. Don't do it to impress anybody. Do it for yourself. Like, you'll grow so much. Like, it's just a personal growth. Like, yes, you're living in a different country, but you're gonna learn so much about yourself because you won't be relying on a lot of people that you usually rely on at home. like now we how what you're living the life that you can create the life that you want as such, right? So yeah, do it for yourself and don't think too much about it. Sign up
Yeah, famba moyeni. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And we will see you next time. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thanks, Sugu.
What did you start recording?
I would die.
I Musa, don't do that.
I would die.
I blow your gun.